Tvam na saptanair abhavaya kim bruto yo mayaya hantya asuran prokshajet Tvam yogamaya balam alpa paurusham samstapaya muda pramrujje suhruchuchuha tvam nah sapatnair abhavaya kimbruto yo mayaya hantya asuran prokshajet Tvam yogamayaya balam alpa paurusham samstapaya muda pramrujye suchuchaha. The word by word meaning. Tvam, you, na, us, sapatnaiha, by our enemies, abhavaya, for killing, kim, is it that, brutaha, maintained, yaha, he who, mayaya, by deception, hanti, kills, asuran, the demons, prokshajajit, who conquered by remaining invisible. Tvam, you, yogamaya balam, whose strength is bewildering power. Alpa paurusham, whose power is meager. Samstapaya, after killing. Mudha, fool. Pramruje, I shall wipe out. Suhrut suchaha, the grief of my kinsmen. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. You rascal, you have been nourished by our enemies to kill us. And you have killed some demons by remaining invisible. O fool, your power is only mystic. So today I shall enliven my kinsmen by killing you. Purport. The demon used the word abhavaya, which means for killing. Siddhar Swami comments that this killing means liberating, or in other words, killing the process of continued birth and death. The Lord kills the process of birth and death and keeps himself invisible. The activities of the Lord, internal potency, are inconceivable. But by a slight exhibition of his potency, the Lord, by his grace, can deliver one from nescience. Suchaha means miseries. The miseries of material existence can be extinguished by the Lord by his internal potency, Yogamaya. In Upanishad, Svetaswara Upanishad 6.8, it is stated, Parasya Shaktair Vividhaiva Shruyate. The Lord is invisible to the eyes of common men, but his energies act in various ways. When demons are in adversity, they think that God is hiding himself and is working by his mystic potency. They think that if they can find God, they can kill him just by seeing him. Hiranyaksha thought that way and he challenged the Lord. You have done tremendous harm to our community, taking the part of the demigods. And you have killed our kinsmen in so many ways, always keeping yourself hidden. Now I see you face to face, and I am not going to let you go. I shall kill you and save my kinsmen from your mystic misdeeds. Not only are demons always anxious to kill God with the words and philosophy, but they think that if one is materially powerful, he can kill God with materially fatal weapons. Demons like Kamsa, Ravana, and Hiranyakashipu thought themselves powerful enough to kill even God. Demons cannot understand that God, by his multifarious potencies, can work so wonderfully that he can be present everywhere and still remain in his eternal abode, Goloka Vrindavanam. Om Gnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Anmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. This is a verse that Hiranyaksha is, he want to kill God, and with that illusion, he is using very abnormal language towards the God, which is not at all good. So let's try to understand few important points in this verse. There are three things that we can learn from this verse. One is God's killing, and the second one is in the adversity, in the difficulties, how a demonic person will think. And third thing is in the adversity, how a devotee will think and how Lord will reciprocate in the above two scenarios. So here Hiranyaksha is shouting towards the God, towards the Supreme Personality of God, you are killing our kinsmen. Here Sridhar Swami very wonderfully explain the killing word for in the perspective of the Supreme Personality of God. The killing means liberating a soul from the process of birth and death. The Lord's killing means. But the materialistic person killing means stopping the life cycle of birth and death and disturbing the progress of going to the higher living entity cycle. So here, God killing means stopping the birth and death, liberating, killing the process of continued birth and death. Very wonderfully explained. So whoever is a little bit inclined towards the God consciousness, Krishna consciousness, with his internal potency, he will make an arrangement to come out of this process of birth and death. And other point that we can understand from here is Lord's internal potency. Sometimes people may think something is working on me. They cannot understand that is Lord's internal potency. With the mercy of Lord's internal potency only, one can progress in Krishna consciousness. First of all, one should have a desire that I want to get rid of this birth and death. That desire will come only after many, many births. Bahunam janmanam ante gnanavam mam prapajyate Vasudevam sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabaha. After taking many, many births, one will realize Vasudevam sarvamiti. For all, the root cause is Vasudeva. If you realize that, then that's living entity, the God will give his mercy in the form of Yogamaya. He will release the clutches of these bondages and slowly he will go back to Godhead. Here, God killing means liberating from birth and death. Okay. But the demons, they think in their adversity, in the difficulty situation, they think like that God is hiding somewhere and he is creating trouble for them. That's why they want to search for the God, and if God appears in front of him, they want to kill. This is the demonic nature. This is a very, very important point that we need to emphasize. In the adversity, in the difficult situation, how a demon will think and how a devotee will think. Here, Hiranyaksha is thinking like that. This God is killing all my kinsmen. I want to kill him with his difficulty. But whereas if you take Parikshit Maharaj, is a pure devotee of the Lord. When he was cursed by the Brahmana boy Srungi, he did not have any repellent, like any pushback. Even he did not even think that is there any remedy to overcome this problem, or is there any way that I can escape from this dying. He did not think like that. The devotee will always think, whatever it comes, it's mercy of the Lord. But the demon will think, oh, I have a lot of energy and I'm doing so much here, but Lord is disturbing me. So I want to go and kill the Lord. This is the quality of demonic nature. But whereas the devotee, even in the difficulty situation, he don't even say one word against to the Lord. He will say, with my karma, I supposed to suffer more than this, but with the mercy of the Lord, I'm suffering very little. So that is the mode of the devotee. Whereas the demons like Hiranyaksha, Kamsa, Ravana, all these things, all these people, they think like that they are so powerful, they have very powerful weapons, and they can kill the God whenever they can see. That is the nature of the demonic nature. So, in Bhagavad Gita 7.15 and 16, it is explained so wonderfully. Prabhupada told that 4 kinds of people will come to me and 4 kinds of people will never come to me. Namam drushkritino mooda prapajyante naradhama maya parhata jnana asurim bhavamashitaha. Namam drushkritino mooda. 4 kinds of people always against to the God. They will not come to the God. Who are they? Mooda. Mooda means foolish, grossly foolish. They do not have knowledge. They are completely in the mode of ignorance. And the second one, Naradhama, the lowest of mankind. Third one is Maya Apahrita Gnana. Their knowledge is stolen by the illusion. The fourth one is Asurimbhava, atheistic nature. So these four kind of people always reject the God. They don't want to surrender to the God. Muda. Muda means he's a foolish person. He doesn't have a gnana. So as a compassionate person, we can enlighten the gnana to this kind of mudas by giving some Krishna consciousness philosophy. And Naradama, the lowest of mankind, who is doing all abominable activities, they will not accept the God. The third and fourth is most dangerous. Maya aparhata gnana asharim bhava. This Maya aparhata gnana, Prabhupada used to comment some Mayavada philosophers or some materialistic philosophers, they wrote commentary to the Bhagavad Gita. They wrote commentary to the Bhagavad Gita, but they don't mention the supremacy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Just they want to suppress or kill the God consciousness in Bhagavad Gita. So with that, they will write different commentaries saying that mind is Krishna, five senses are Pandavas, all these indirect way of thinking, they will tell. They don't present the supremacy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead because they are envious towards the Lord. They don't want to project the Lord. This is Maya Pratajnana. Even the scientists, philosophers, they did not understand that the intelligence, Lami Buddhi Yogante, the intelligence also given by the Lord, but they think like that, I am doing hard labor, I am studying well, I am putting a lot of efforts, that's why I am doing all these things. Why should I give the credit to the God? This kind of nature. Maya Pratajnana. The fourth one is Asurimbhava. So with this nature, Asurimbhava, atheistic nature, they don't even believe God is exist. Why? Because they are scared about the God. Because God is giving this birth, death, old age, disease. That is a problem. All these demonic people, they want to live forever. They want to enjoy this material nature, exploit this material nature forever. That's the problem with Kamsa. The minute he heard that the eighth son of Devaki and Vasudeva will kill him, that's it. This Asurin Bhava came out from him. Until that he was mode of goodness. He's happily taking Devaki and Vasudeva to their in-laws' house. But the minute he heard that he is going to die, then Asura came out from him. Similarly, this Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. This is very dangerous. They don't want to die, they don't want to old age, they don't want to get disease. They don't want. They want to stay here eternally. But they did not understand that if they do not surrender to the Lord will come in the form of Mrityu, in the form of death. Mrityu Saravaharaschaha. The minute Lord comes, everything will be cleaned out. Nothing will remain. They do not understand. But whereas in the same adversity, in the difficulty situation, the devotee will approach the Lord. The next sloka, Bhagavad Gita, Lord is explaining that Chaturvidha bhajante mam Sukritano Arjuna Artho Jignasur Arthartir Gnani Cha Bharatarshava Chaturveda Bhajantema. Four kinds of people will worship. Who are they? Artho Jignasur Artharti Gnani. Artho means who is the difficulty, and Jignasur means who is inquisitive, and Artharti means desire of wealth. Gnani means inquisitive and who is searching for the knowledge. These four kind of people always come to the Lord. If there is any difficulty, even though with some materialistic motive, is coming to the Lord means Krishna is accepting. Krishna is telling that they are also devotees. Maybe they may have some materialistic motive to come to me, but they are also devotees. By the association of the pure devotees, they will slowly come to Kanishtadikari, Madhyamadikari, Uttamadikari level. But they are also devotees. So, what we can understand is, in the difficulties, instead of go against to the Lord, one should look for the God and one should beg for His mercy and one should seek His mercy and then progress in path of bhakti instead of going against to the God. These demons do not understand one thing. Prabhupada always quote, Rakhe Krishna mare Krishna rakhe ke. If Krishna wants to kill you, no one can save you. No one. If Krishna wants to protect you, no one will kill you. That is the power of Krishna. If Krishna wants, that's it. No matter how strong you are, or no matter what kind of weapons you have, you are no more. Same thing happened here in Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. If you take Hiranyakashipu's situation, he want to be eternal, he don't want to die in the hands of the Lord. And he put so many conditions. When he meditate upon the Brahma appeared, what kind of boon you want? Then Brahma told that, the Hiranyakashipu told that, I want to live forever. I want to be eternal. Brahma laughed at him. Myself, I am going to die. And how can I give that kind of boon to you? I cannot. Ask something else. Then Hiranyakashipu asked, intelligently put so many conditions. I should not die in the house or outside the house, in the daytime, or in the night time, or in the human hand or in the animal hand. So many conditions, not in the air, not in the earth. So many conditions he put. But Krishna came in the form of Lord Narasimhadeva and he removed. No matter how much plans we may have, how much insurance protection you may have, or how much health supporting system we may have, but Krishna wants, then nobody can protect. But if Krishna wants, even before going to the die in few seconds, he will come back. We are seeing so many miracles. Even medical people cannot understand those kind of miracles. Even in the case of Parikshit Maharaj is about to die in that Brahmastra in the womb of mother. But immediately, Lord protected him. Nobody knows that. How he protected. He created a strong shell against the womb of Parikshit Maharaj. So, but out of ignorance, this Ausarim Bhava, Maya Paratajnana, with all these things, Muda, with all these things, one will not surrender to the Supreme Lord, and one will not take the shelter of the Supreme Lord, and sometimes they will go against to the Supreme Lord. And that is the problem with these asuras or with these demons. Of course, we are in Kali Yuga. We will see demons everywhere. 99% are demonic qualities. We'll find very few people who is godly inclined. As a godly inclined persons, we need to show mercy on these demonic people. How? By giving prasadam, by giving Krishna consciousness in a lighter way. Demonic people, they may not accept the strongest philosophy. They will bounce back. So we need to give through form of books, through form of Sankirtan, in the form of study groups. So if you are slowly giving this Krishna consciousness, we can bring at least 10% of the society into God conscious people. Prabhupada used to tell, in the current Kali Yuga is suffering. Kalau asmin yuge janaha manda sumanda matayo manda bhagyo upadritaha. So in the Kali Yuga, people are alpaishu, people are mandabuddhi, they are less intelligent, less age, they don't short live in, always with anxiety, always with all these things, they will become demonic. They will develop these demonic qualities. So only the solution is to give mercy to them. We are doing so many mercy activities to reduce this demonic population. If you bring at least 10% of the population in God consciousness, we can see that good vibration will impact to the society. We can see positive vibration. So we should show a lot of compassion. Vaishnava paradukha dukhi. Prabhupada was telling in other places, we are all Goshyanandis, not Bhajananandis. Bhajananandis will do their devotion and they will satisfy. Whereas Goshyanandis will try to give this mercy to others. They want to bring them out of those demonic qualities and those godlessness qualities. If any person is living godlessness, means he is living with anxiety. Everywhere he will feel fear. Padam padam yat vipadam. Every fear, every step he feel is dangerous. But if you give God consciousness, everywhere they can see God. God is there. Annantarastam paramanu jayantarastam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. But the demonic people, they cannot understand. But God is everywhere, in every atom, every place. So only the devotee can understand this, and only we can show mercy and reduce this demonic nature in this current society. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Over to Madhupati Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Gopikanta. We'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. We'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nrsingo, Jai Nrsingo, Jai Jai Nrsingo, Praladesha, Jai Padmamukha Padmabringa, Ugraveera Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvattamukam Nrsingham Veshanam Bhajalam Nityam Nityam Namamiham. Nrsinga Bhagwan ki Jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the Assembled Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha Titanam pavanebhayo Vaishnavebhyo
Namo Namah.
Vaishnavinda ki jai. Granth Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande.
Thank you, Gopikanta.
Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.